through. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah. Me drinking my hookah.
We in there. We fucking in there. What time is it? 10 o'clock?
Happy New Year, everybody.
You 2 hours behind? That's cool.
Happy New Year. Last time we talked to y'all, it was 2024.
It's a new year and niggas are still late. We in this bitch. God. Don't matter.
Wow.
I ain't gotta go nowhere. I live here. I ain't cool with being late. I ain't gonna fuck.
I was on time.
How y'all boy doing? How was y'all day?
Not too much on the being late.
Now you telling yourself. You wasn't the only one. He was the only one after 8. Like saying, you know.
Oh man.
You know,
they were fast.
I thought it was 9. Oh my.
Was it 9 quick?
It was 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
We had 2 episodes, remember?
That's after you lie to your teammates, nigga. That's after you lie to the people that.
Tell what we had now.
Yeah, you tell us 8, nigga. Shut up. Fuck you.
See, it's some rumble in the jungle.
But before we even say that shit, before I even get the fussing with y'all, I got some shit to say. Travis Hunter, boy, behind you. I'm sick and tired of them boy trying to tell you about you and your gap.
Oh, you gotta give NJ the rundown on Travis.
Who's that?
Travis Hunter is a young
non-factor.
Oh my God.
Oh, hold on now. Don't you say that.
We ain't talking
Travis
about
Hunter is a Heisman Trophy winner. Heisman Trophy winner means the best player in college football. Okay. Right, but he got a girlfriend. No, actually, he got not a girlfriend. He got a fiance.
Okay.
And he's been getting.
Oh, the smiley boy.
Yeah, and he's been getting dragged through social media because his girl been up in niggas' rooms, and hotels,
and videos and the thing.
All that stupid shit. But everybody's relationship is different. Everybody got different understanding. We know plenty of people who married, who both of them now cheat on each other.
I don't know where we.
Y'all don't know that boy situation. Travis Hunter, you and your girl might have already had that conversation, but now the public know about it. Now the public seeing shit they don't understand nothing about. Don't you let nobody affect your relationship with who you like and who you love. Put your trust in. That's all I want to see. Preach. That's all I want to see. But to say that, question, is there anybody in your life that can influence the person that you decide to be with? If it's a parent, it's a friend, it's a cousin. If they don't approve of somebody, will it affect your relationship in any kind of way?
Nope.
No.
Not at all?
Not at all.
I ain't much on cap,
Well,
yeah.
Because if you can't get along with my mama, brother.
I knew he was going to say his mama.
Shit.
Black men's kryptonite is their mama. I love that for y'all.
That's not a kryptonite. That's just
she said,
if somebody's going to be a partner. I put it like this. Before we argue.
We're not going to argue.
That's all right. So what
I understand, but it's like it's cute or whatever but a mom's relationship with their son is always different from their daughter. So for me, it's like okay.
Actual. But what if you deal with a man and he like, okay, well, I love you, I'm cool with you.
No, fuck
but
that.
I'm not sure if I want to be around your daughter all day. Would that bother you? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that's an automatic no for me because that's my daughter, though.
And she's
that's
part
a
of
situation.
your everyday life, right?
But
that's different. She came out. That's different.
There's a difference between disrespect and then you just have an opinion on why you don't like a person.
True.
You giving me your opinion like, oh, I don't like your significant other because of X, Y, and Z. That's your opinion. You're entitled to that.
Right.
Am I going to change my relationship because of your opinion? No. But if it comes down to it, you disrespecting my people, then yeah, now we got to have a conversation. So if you were dating a female that disrespected your mama, by all means, kick her to the curb. But if your mama just say, something about her that it just doesn't do it for me, you gonna break up with your gal because your mama opinion? It's a difference.
And quick for me, honestly, like if my mama don't approve of a woman, I'll be like, I kind of hear, but at the same time, my mama like she not saying the bad, but she quick to judge people quick.
Our mamas
she judge that.
Our mamas is messy. We gonna go there.
I would say the only person in my life that could really affect me is probably my father. I know he more open-minded like me. When everybody else say no, when I'm on some shit, he kind of on that same shit.
I can't.
We look at it from
I
different perspective.
can't agree with none of it.
Well, hold on, y'all. Before we keep on going with the commentaries, let's make sure we introduce ourselves and introduce our guests today.
I packed that ball earlier.
It's the BMQ podcast. It's your boy Boss Man Quick.
It's your boy Super Jack.
It's your girl MJ.
It's your girl Joy Giovanni.
And it's your girl Natasha. We in this thing.
All right. And we having a music podcast today.
Right.
Yep.
We're gonna get there.
We got two. Eventually. But we gonna get to the music shit. Actually, we'll get to the music shit right now. Cause right now we at a table with that's a little split. It's a little split.
What do you mean?
When it comes to music and people from Charleston, I'm on the side of Charleston artists can blow up. I know they got potential. I know they got talent. They just need that shit. But that side of the table right now, I'm gonna think y'all wasting y'all motherfucking time.
Ain't nobody going for Charleston though. We
I don't
bigger than
think you
that.
guys are wasting your time. I just, you know.
Damn, your cat got your tongue?
No, I don't think y'all are
Say it
wasting
with your
y'all
chest.
time. I don't think nobody's wasting their time. I just feel as though, like, in order for you to take it further, eventually you're gonna have to leave here to Slow City. Like,
We don't be
We
here.
ain't even thinking about that shit.
well, see, there we go.
Charleston ain't the market for real.
Say it one more time, Natasha.
Charleston ain't our
And
market.
Natasha, why do you think Charleston?
I mean, we love home, but we are lyricists. Like we tell stories in our music. We're not just talking about the same shit.
And
Shout out to the Charleston artists though, for real, cause like it's mad talent here, but we're different.
And
everything you hear here is kind of the what?
Same.
And
No,
the
say it with
same
your
don't-
chest. Say it out. Come on, thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm
The
gonna
same
feel
don't
like
really go nowhere, right?
You know, but we're not. I gotta separate that because
I don't-
ain't on that.
I don't believe
the
that.
music,
I
though.
feel like that's the people that people push to the front in Charleston is the ones who not rap about much but the same old thing. But if you talking about the grand scheme of music and what's on the radio and what's hot, it's a whole lot of nothing at the same time
Yeah.
too. So like, we got Lil Baby, got the Baby, like his personal songs ain't on the radio. It's the bullshit.
Right.
So of course everybody in your city is gonna push the bullshit because why?
It's
Bullshit
what's
is the
being
norm.
marketed.
Type shit. So I feel like there's plenty of artists in Charleston that actually rap about shit. You just don't hear about them. They just don't get promoted. You just know them personally. I know everybody here gotta have one person locally that actually rap about shit, but they don't get blown up. Nobody talks about it.
But that's why Charleston ain't the market for us or a lot of these artists out here. If you look at the analytics of shit, like Charleston probably maybe 4th, 5th, 6th on the list, right?
I hear like at the end of the day though, it's like it really ain't even about what they making as a music. You know what I'm saying? I done talked to label heads who they don't really give a fuck what no rapper is rapping about or singer singing about. If you look like a star, they can make you one. They got writers and stuff like that. It's just a matter of artists not moving around.
Do y'all believe in I would tell my homeboy that rap too. He's a very lyrical person. But I tell him, I be like, sometimes you just gotta have it. It's an it factor about you. If you don't got it, no matter how great music you got, you end up a songwriter. You end up writing for the people who do it. Like Drake say, like, yo, they mad I don't write enough. Nigga, you mad 'cause I got the Midas touch. The Midas touch is it. I'm the it right now.
So, in your opinion, right? Just what matters more to you, being a star or actually providing great music?
Providing great music.
So, do you think in this day and age that people are actually providing both? I feel personally that in the music world, either somebody has star factor with no music, or they got music with no star factor, like no star power. I haven't seen an artist in probably, in my opinion, in about 10 years that has both.
I know some art. I feel like there's some artists who have that for real, who have both.
I think if you sit here and listen to Glow's project, she just dropped.
That's who was in my mind the whole time. Glow
got it. Glow definitely got it.
That shit is fire.
Because it's like the songs that they putting out there and they pushing the most is like, yeah, of course it's the ratchet stuff. It's stuff to keep people entertained. But if you actually listen to the body of work that she produced, she talked about life. She talked about losing a baby, having a baby daddy, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, and the girl's a star. Like people, she entertain people. She a beautiful girl. Like, yeah, there is something that's like that. But I mean, it's just sad that you kind of gotta push the bullshit before you can really start making your music that you really want to make, the substance. You know what I'm saying? These labels ain't really trying to push the lyrics.
Whatever makes the money.
Yeah, whatever makes the money. Yeah.
So then, let me ask y'all this. Let's get into the beginning of things for you ladies. How did y'all meet?
Oh, we gonna go back into the story. I'm gonna let her tell this.
And the bet not be a nigga.
What?
All right, cool. Make sure.
Come on now.
Make sure.
Leave the stuff.
What?
Nah, so sister's a esthetician. So like during COVID,
Hold on.
cosmetologist.
Thank you, Quay. Come on now. Respect on that.
Girl, bye. You wax pussy. During COVID.
Hold on, that's important. Man, she said this ain't going bad.
Hold on.
My girl get a wax earlier. I can't wait till it on
Do
the
that
night.
no more.
But during COVID, I was trying to do a wax, and my original person that I had, she had moved to Philly for a different opportunity. She had her own store up there. So I was like, dang, I needed somebody who could wax me. And then I went on Facebook, like, y'all know anybody that's good. Because you gotta trust whoever going down.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
They gotta really know what they doing. And a bunch of people tagged her, and I hit her up, and she came to the house, she did the wax, and I'm like, okay. She was real sweet, but then, like, she was humming. And I'm like, damn, you sing? Yeah, I do. And we clicked ever since then, so that's pretty much how we had met.
And then with you doing cosmetology and rapping, like which one do you feel is like you're more passionate about? Or like if you had to choose one?
Baby. Do you want me to be real? Okay.
Yeah, I want you to be as real as you can be.
I started young. So like I've been a cosmetologist for like 10 years. This year I'll make 10 years. I'm over that shit. I don't want to. I'm the type of person, like, I'm an introvert, extrovert. Like, I love to be around people that I love, but, like, I don't like people draining my energy.
Oh, yeah.
Every day when I go into work and shit, it's like I encounter so many different personalities.
Right.
Some give you that energy, some take that shit away. I don't want to be around that shit.
I break up with a girl because of that shit. Her energy was too low. God, you got a bad day every day.
Hey, that's not gonna find a way to talk about a relationship.
Because she had lived like in Colombia type shit. So you only happy when I'm in Colombia. As soon as I go back to Charleston, you sad.
Yes.
Hey, I can't. When you so building people, I can't build your happiness, little girl.
It's just to the point where it's like it doesn't fuel me anymore because I'm doing it because I have to. It's not my passion anymore.
So do you think that same you're gonna carry that same energy into the music world, like the extrovert?
You get tired of that shit after
you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it. Within moving through the industry, you're gonna meet a lot of people. You're gonna meet a lot of
it's
different
about
spaces.
the fuel of the passion, though. When the passion was there for me in my career, I was chilling. I was great. The passion has declined because I realized, bitch, you're too talented to be here. Like, who the fuck wants to be working? And I done had my own business and stuff too, so it's like going back into that, having a baby and doing all these things. It's like my passion and my drive for that side of my career has declined.
I'm glad you brought up being a mom. I believe you're a mom too as well.
Negative.
Nope,
She's
not
an
at all.
auntie.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
I rebuke that in the name.
Okay.
But let's see, you got that shit inside your music too. I was about to bring that shit back up. What she about to say?
Yeah, I was about to say. So like,
Elevated.
how do you feel like being an artist and like being like how do you balance being an artist and wanting to talk about the things you want to talk about, but also like knowing that you're a mom and you got to set an example, and how do you balance that?
For me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna always keep it real with my child. So like when she's of age, like I'm totally okay with her knowing my story. So for me, it's more so about connecting with other people who have gone through the same things that I've gone through. Other moms, like I'm a big advocate for like single moms and stuff. Like that's a huge part of why I do what I do. But I mean, I'm not scared to tell my story to anybody. I've crossed that path. Like I'm not ashamed of anything that I've healed from. So if I can put it into the music and just show that path, then I'm good. Like I don't really, you know, it's a balance regardless of what you do. You gotta, it's a struggle, it's a balance. You gotta just figure that shit out every day.
Question, is that like you being the parent, you being the single parent? Cause I remember I listened to the song Elevate. Y'all baby daddy, y'all ain't really too much worth of shit from what I hear. So is that another reason why? Because I was checking out your catalog and a lot of songs that you put out is usually like, you put out singles and features a lot type shit. You don't really got like a lot of whole body projects. It's because
February 14th.
that's what will drop?
Yeah. Detached.
Okay.
Like I was saying before, I feel like I hadn't been through enough that I felt like was relatable in my music. Like I had a lot of growth and stuff that I had to do for myself, like individually to get to that point. Like I had to go through figuring out how to be a mom. Like this is shit there's no manual to that. So it's like I had to take a break, you know?
Yeah, I
had to step away when the music was going so good for us at first. I got pregnant and then I was like, okay, well,
was that Level Up or some shit? Was that around the time the first thing, not Elevate.
Oh,
first,
Love Letter?
Yeah, Love Letter.
Love Letter was before right when we met.
Right.
Like Love Letter was cool.
I remember she dropped that too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the cover art and all that shit.
That was the first single, but that was before we met. That was when I first was like, oh, okay, I got a little ear for it. Like people started to realize like, oh, okay. Right. But as we were getting into it together too, like I think we all had different things going on in our life that kind of took us away from it for a second, that we had to like snap back into reality. And that's okay, because God's timing. Like, this ain't no better time right now.
To pivot to Joy real fast. Joy, who are you as a person and who are you as a rapper? And how
Man, boy, you skip right
How
there.
do you get them to the, you know...
He want to know if you capping or not, or what?
What?
That's not a question.
Never.
You said a rapper or a real person. You act like it's different.
No, I
nigga.
said-
Same exact
It is
person.
different. You
All
think
right
so?
then.
For me,
All right
the
then.
same exact person.
No cap in her rap.
Everything I rap about, I really about that. I really done been through that. What you get is what you get. That's why I always say, man, you either like me, you love me, you hate me. I really
And she's
don't give a
also
damn.
not from here, so don't act like you know her business or nothing like that. Y'all don't know this lady.
Hold on, what you talking about? Bro? I know Joe for a long time. Bro.
You don't know this
back.
lady like that. You don't know this lady.
You went to high school together.
Way
I was a
back.
little nigga.
Way back.
Joe, you
What's
was
your
a-
favorite thing about being a rapper?
It's like a sense of freedom for me. You know what I'm saying? Rapping gave me an outlet that I couldn't get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really was in like a bad space. Like, and I just felt like shit. For the longest time, I felt like I ain't been heard. Like, I ain't really had no voice like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like with rapping, I ain't never really even start doing that to try to get like a notoriety from it. Like, I don't really care about that. I just cared about like, damn, like ain't nobody trying to hear me. So you know what? Let me just make my own vocal diary.
And if you could rap with anybody, like anybody ever, dead or alive, who would you choose?
Rap with anybody?
Collab with, or yeah, I'm gonna say rap.
Or make a song.
Yeah.
I got a long ass list, but for me, I definitely would love to do something with Lauryn Hill.
You know what? I shouldn't
There you
ask
go.
that. I should really ask
Good luck. That motherfucker don't ever rap. She don't want to rap for
because I'm like a big
Oh,
music
yeah. I
head.
like the intro.
She don't
Who
wanna rap.
would you want to produce for you? Because you know, like producing, make the song. I mean, the words make the song, but producers make the song too. So who would be your favorite producer
Shit,
to collab with?
me, I produce my own shit.
I know that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Period.
fuck
Keep it in the house. That's what I'm talking
There you
about.
go.
Period.
Let it flow through.
But shit, Joy, actually, who made you want to pick up that mic? Or you said you didn't have a voice. I feel like you lying because you was that nigga before rapping. So I feel like you lying. You ain't give yourself enough
But
credit.
see, no, that's the thing though. Like on the outside looking in, you could be like, damn, like that's that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, within the four corners of the damn house, the four walls of the house, man, like, I ain't had no voice.
You talking about home like you
I
ain't
had
had
no voice. Like, none. I've been going through a lot of shit. Like, when they say you check on your strong friends, check on your strong fans, man. Because as soon as I walk out the front door, it's like, damn, so many people know me. I can't let them know what I really got going on. You know
So
what I'm
is that why you're titling your album Second to None?
Now I'm tired of my album Second to None because I am second to none. You feel what I'm saying? I really am that. Like, and I really am the underdog. Like, people really and truly sleep on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Steph was saying a while ago, the city won't push who they want to push.
Right.
And there's nothing against that. You know what I'm saying? But some of these same artists that they pushing, Dumbo hit me up and be like, when the next time you performing? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, the talent, we see each other. The city just gonna push what they want to push.
The talent
You know
is
what I'm
definitely.
I feel like
we fuck
artists,
with
the
each other.
artists you see who
You'll
got
see
talent.
it, yeah.
And let
But
me
it's
tell
the
y'all
general
this
public
too.
that's
When
harder.
they sent that you guys were going to be coming on today with us, y'all are both are very confident ladies. So let me also say that too.
And you can hear that in your music too. The way
Yeah,
y'all-
I looked at
your
y'all
voice.
pages and like I'm like, doing my little research. I'm like, okay, y'all very confident. You know what I'm saying? And I love that because confidence can take you a very long way. And I feel, we've talked to some people like they can pop their shit here, but like sometimes you don't, like I don't feel your confidence.
Yeah.
And, y'all.
Y'all got it on the mic. So actually, like the way y'all rap, like MJ said you're not from here. Like where y'all actually from? Because I be thinking you from Charleston. When I hear your music, I don't hear
You hear
not one.
my you see my lip?
I'm not. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear none Charleston enough.
I'm from the north side of Mount Pleasant, Almondale area. My mom is from Almondale,
Get the hell on that shit.
wasn't done.
Hey, go
I
ahead.
wasn't done, not
Go
too
ahead.
much.
All right, go ahead. Lie to me. Lie to me
I
good.
grew up-
I love the way
I
you
grew
lie.
up with my dad, and he is from Queens, New York.
We
So
should have
I
set them two
have
by
that
each other.
shit.
Makes sense.
We gonna argue all
Makes sense. Let you queens get the money. Go ahead.
listen,
Dollar
like-
bill, y'all.
No, but I grew up in a very musical home. Like my
Yes.
daddy was into all of that. The New York Run DMC, all of
feel
that
that.
shit. Like old school was my vibe forever. So I grew up around Northerners.
Yeah, I got family from
Aretha, I
Harlem
gotta
too.
ask a quick little question since you in, you like
Aretha
singing.
Franklin.
Aretha or Patty?
I plead the fifth.
That's cool.
Damn.
That's
In
fucking
that
cool.
one out.
And Joy, where are you from?
I'm originally from Washington, D.C., Southeast D.C.
Oh, that's what
Her.
Well, okay,
Here.
when you moved to Charleston or Goose Creek?
Listen, this nigga want me to.
He wants you to rap
He want me to
Goose
rap
Creek,
Goose
please.
Creek's whole bag.
You
I
and
was
me
not
both,
born
girl.
there.
And I've been in your house in Goose Creek.
We that nigga got shot together.
But still,
We this
when did you move down here to the city? Cause you took over, like I said, you had a voice in the public way before rapping.
Right.
So
So
you
we
came
moved
in
down
the trap,
here.
took over the trap.
We moved down here when I was a kid. My mom is from South Carolina. We moved down here when I was a kid, and then my mom got transferred. We moved back out, and then we came back. I came back down here like right before high school. Like right before high school, I came back down here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I was a freshman, senior. Yeah. Cause y'all boy know Joy been an athlete, you know, boy. Joy been a bad athlete now.
Yeah, wasn't touching me, though.
Joy, them boy be like, Joy need to be on the football team with us. No, it's real
Stop playing with
shit.
Joy now.
No, it's Reedy. I still shitting with you. No, he being for real. I had to try out.
Joy, be like- Joy,
I did.
I swear to Joy been bigger and stronger than me.
Serious.
Them, like the
That's what he said. Stop playing.
upper class
She
was
like,
like,
no, I said.
other class be like, hey boy, Joy can play football with us for real. I didn't knew she could run me over.
I could throw everything.
Track,
like, for real.
everything.
I can't.
Coach Reedy wouldn't let me play though. He said too many of the football players had crushes on me. It wasn't safe. So yeah, I got cut.
Cause imagine you got a pretty girl who's strong, can squat more than you and shit. Had a little boy horny, boy. Had a little fuckers horny out there. I remember that shit. I was a young nigga, so I see everything. Like, God damn, boy, everybody want that fucking ass. Bad motherfuckers.
Man, Coach Reedy wasn't having it. He was like, all right, I'll make you a deal. You can't play on the team. It's not safe. I got daughters. I wouldn't let my daughters do it. Not gonna let you do it.
You only
practice.
I will create an all girls game so that you can play.
Powder Puff. Hey. Joy been a leader of that fucking Power Puff shit. You think Power Puff? Oh yeah.
I got recruited from track doing that shit.
Exactly. So it'd be like, with football type shit, it'd be like, yeah, really want to let girls kick type shit, but it's like, bro, we know Joy's a running back. we know Joy's a running back.
Sports once again.
But
Because we keep going back to something else. I'm going to tell you, between relationship and sports, God damn.
Let's pivot.
We are here with Joy and God damn it,
we gonna pivot. We gonna pivot to the music a little bit. I try to get them to this personal shit. They want to know who the fuck they is.
I mean, we do, but okay. So I want to know more. What's your goal for what's your goals for your music career? That's what I want to know. Cause I don't want to know about the sports.
That's what they want to know.
Jesus.
They want to know.
I would have never knew Joy wanted to do football until you said something.
We want to know if Joy as rough as her rapping style, because we talk about rapping styles. But y'all too.
That delivery gangster.
Your delivery is very
like that.
smooth, nice gangster. It sounds. Your delivery, it sounds like a nigga gonna fall in love with you.
Of course.
Joy, your delivery sound like, nigga, you gonna love me?
Nigga.
I'm gonna choke the fuck out you and make you love me. Type shit.
All right.
So,
nah. Can I say something though?
Go ahead.
Because all right, the roughness.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just said that bullshit earlier.
Joy.
No, that's real shit.
Come on,
but
she's a
listen,
lady.
Joy has the heart of gold.
Come
like
on.
at the end of the day, like the world, society, life has made us hard. Y'all, she know me. I had to transform into a soft fucking girl. What the fuck is you talking about?
I talk about how I felt. I feel like Joy grabbed people by the face. When she rap, she either grab a bitch by the
Because
face and
that's
how
what
you
happens
playing
when
with
you
me.
got a point to prove.
That's
what happens when you got
But Joy, cause I feel like your voice is very like soft and seductive. Like you can say something, make a nigga do something.
This lady,
But
she came in the
Joy-
house and was quiet. She didn't say too much.
She didn't come in here like that.
She
But the
did.
music, Joy music sound like she'll grab a nigga about the face and say, nigga, bend over, nigga, I'm about
She
to whoop
might
you.
do that.
That was
She
it.
might.
Joy, I feel like she'll grab a nigga by the face and nigga, I'm about to bend over and whoop you, boy.
I don't think
Do that.
That is not.
And now,
Bring it back.
I don't think that 100% though, because she's written songs like my very favorite song, Street Sorrow. Go listen. She has different styles as well, like, but you know, that gutter shit is when you got a point to prove and you trying to show.
You really
somebody
gotta
who the
give
fuck
me
you
like we
are.
gotta know you to know you.
Right.
Like, if I don't really know you, then I probably won't know what God dang gonna think about
You
you.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
So, my biggest thing is, what's the hardest part? What was the hardest part about putting together your album, and what was the hardest part about putting together your EP, or putting it together?
Well, to answer MJ question, my goal for my career, I just want to sell out arenas, man. I want to be able to be in a position to where like my family ain't got to worry about nothing ever again. Like that's the biggest thing. I always say with the music that I make, if it can touch one person, because my music, like I say, comes from a real place. It's real life shit that I done went through for real. Some situations where I thought I wouldn't even bounce back from. So if it can help somebody else to keep on going, and that's what it's about. As far as like the hardest thing with my album, finishing it where she needed to be, to where she could be comfortable. And then, you know, like, even though she's still here, in a sense, I think I had like survivor's guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel guilty to move on to new things and better things in your life, because she's never going to remember that. Right. You know, she's not gonna, you know, like when we actually have a child, like my mom's not gonna remember I had my child. You know what I'm saying? She might think I have somebody else's baby in my hand. Right. You know, those type of things. And, you know, she just had to give me the green light.
So before, and I know I asked you a question, but I got to deep dive in that just a little bit, because I like serious shit, me personally.
Yeah.
So like, because you know my father passed, so I had to learn that grief is a different. Your mom's still here, but she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have her. You know. So how do you pick yourself up every day to deal? How do you pick yourself up every day to even go there, knowing that she might not?
I think for me, man, every day is tough, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like literally like everybody be wanting to trip off of Tyrese and stuff like that, but I truly like everything in me. I felt him when he was like, "I'm doing the best I can with the 24 hours I got." You know, that's really hard. It's hard because with the disease that she has, you don't know when it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You know, and it's not just, you know, my mama neither. You know what I'm saying? And this time I done lost 2 brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and still dealing with that every day. You know what I'm saying? That's why to me music is so important. That is my driving force every day.
And
you know
I'm gonna give you. I don't really do this a lot, but you know I feel it. So you know,
I was about to say,
I'm gonna give you your flowers because
you.
a lot of people don't take that time.
Yeah.
To keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I appreciate
PSA,
that.
just on a little, you know, side note. I feel like everybody be kind of pussy in a sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that take a lot of heart.
Yeah.
A lot of energy
It
to keep it.
And one thing I like to tell him, because like, so to kind of like explain it too, like Steph has grown up with both of his parents.
Yeah.
I lost my mom. He lost his dad. That was 2021 for me. Your dad was. So like you're not alone either.
Yeah.
Like, and I could go a little bit more deeper in my story outside of like the camera and stuff or whatever. But you're not alone. And I'm glad that you found an outlet because it is really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, God forbid, but you know it gets even harder too.
And
I can't even really say that it ever does.
I look
get
at y'all
easy.
as the strongest people. Cause I swear to God, I can't. When I be hearing about y'all story of losing parents and shit like that, like when I try to, I can't imagine that shit. It's like God give His strongest battle to the strongest soldiers. That let me know that like I'm not built for that shit. I think about that shit more often than I really should. I think about losing parents all the time. Like, what the fuck would I do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm independent, but I'm still very
You
dependent.
tell you something, there's nothing that can prepare you. And one thing I want to give you, and I don't give advice, I let people live
He
their
do
life.
not.
Yeah.
But I want you to understand that the one thing that you do have that nobody else has is physical touch.
Yeah.
You can touch her hand and feel heat, feel warmth. You could feel that.
Yeah,
So,
no.
one thing I want you to
what I'm
remember
saying?
is, you know,
Yeah.
don't take that for granted.
Why would you say yeah and no?
Because my mom is here, but my mom's not, like, she's not down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom is not in Charleston. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the mercy of somebody else to even be able to see my mama. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, like I say, it's you deal with it every day because even though she is here mentally, I grieve my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just, it is, and it's hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But I know that when I sat with my mom, like sometimes people with dementia, they snap back to who they were.
Yeah.
You know, they can come in and out of it, even though it's a permanent disorder. And so, like, for her to snap out of it and be like, I did this to myself. Like, don't stay in this space with me. You know what I'm saying? For my mom to tell me to go, then I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing good gonna come out of me watching that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to piggyback off that shit to my grandmama too, cause she be with my parents shit a lot of time, and either my uncle or my parents, and I go there all the time. It's like every time you go, it's almost like almost get like a little worse.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes when they'll act like they know you, but it's like they really don't, and it's kind of like a weird shit. Like now you gotta fake the funk.
And that shit kind of crazy.
And somebody that like love you so much, like my grandmama, like she had so much passion for me type shit. And then now when you go there and you look in her eyes and she really don't know who you is. And my pops, he pisses me off with the shit all the time, but I understand what you're doing. But I'd be like, hey, grandma, what's going on? I'd give her a hug, da-da-da. She'd be like, you know who that is? I'll be like, my uncle,
Yeah, I
cousin,
don't even
or some
ask
shit.
my
I'd be
mama
like,
questions. I just be here with shit.
And that's real shit. And, you know,
Oh, don't cry, Baba. Don't cry, baby.
that shit real. Like, and that's why I said, bro, like, now, I'm not going, you know, I got a lot more foul respect for the persona. I got a lot more, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit it resonates different.
Yeah, like people take it like I was saying, like I had somebody earlier be like, yeah, you a girl and you attractive, but you too damn aggressive. Like, man, you don't know half the shit I done been through. Like Steph said, we go back since high school. Like, Before I ever got to high school, man, I already done buried 5 friends as a kid. You get what I'm saying? By the time we graduated high school, I was at 20. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done been through a lot. Both my parents been addicts. I went searching for my daddy. That nigga died 6 months after I couldn't find him. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of pain in them stories.
And them boys said they said the shit get like death and like it get like alright or better in a while, but it's like those memories, them thoughts like throughout every fucking day. Like when my cousin that gone, I don't know if y'all know, you might know Raheem from Berkeley. When he died, I still think about that nigga to this day. I be like, that's probably one reason why I didn't even go to college or football, because I was just following behind my big cousin. Right. Like my god brother, I'm following behind you. So when he left, it was like, well, damn, why am I playing football? I'm kind of doing this shit. He doing this shit. I'm doing this shit. He going to college. He about to go USC. Well, I'm trying to go USC too. Well, he died right before that. So it's like.
I always say this, right? When somebody close to you passes away, you lose your why. For a minute, even me being just real with y'all. When we was doing a podcast, I lost my why. I ain't even give a fuck about podcasts. I don't want to talk. I ain't got shit to say.
Nigga, you do that shit every other month.
But that plays a role.
But I understand.
So what I'm saying is, I'm glad and I'm proud that you still have your why. You still know what you're doing it for. You still see yourself at that level. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you for
man.
real.
You gotta walk in your purpose, man. And it ain't something that happened overnight, man. You literally gotta. I put myself in therapy. You know what I'm saying? Period. Black people run away from it. I put myself in therapy. When I get to a point where I'm just seeing red, I just want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I done been in jail. You feel what I'm saying? I done been in that life. You feel me? Like when you get to that point where you just at rock bottom, you lose everything. You in a house with no lights, no water. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how the fuck to get yourself off the ground. You ain't got nothing else to do but to talk to yourself, talk to God. And I got to that point where I was like, you know what? I can't do this on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I went and I got help, and I'm grateful for that, because now I can take the better knowledge of knowing how to really think how I think and decipher stuff before acting on it. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, when I having conversations with sis, and I'm like, hey, sis, like, no, that ain't the way to handle things. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I can be a big sister. You feel what I'm saying? Now I can be a great friend. My friends, they go through stuff. They ain't got to go through that alone, but it's like, now I done experienced something, so it's like, hey, I can kind of help you out, give you a little words of wisdom, because you tap into, you tap into conversations with yourself, you tap into conversations with God, man. Eventually, you're going to find out what your purpose is, and for me, like I said, when I dropped my first EP, I didn't expect nobody to listen to it but the 5 friends that I had around me when I've been doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? But it turned into 5,000 streams, you know what I mean? And from that, it was just like you start getting the messages like, yo, hey, that shit really had resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? When I did my first stage play, the character that I had played, it was a young girl or whatever, and she was talking about how she was raped as a child. You know what I mean? And when I did that shit, I had a few young ladies who was in the audience was just like, man, by you doing what you did up there, I was able to have that conversation with my mama, and she never knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn. All right, maybe I am going in the right direction with what I need to be doing. Entertainment might be where I need to be at, because like you said, like the ability to touch somebody without having to physically touch them, that's what I do.
I have to piggyback off of this. Pause.
Go ahead. Please pause. I'm about to pivot to the music too. I'm about to pivot to the music too.
No, I have to piggyback, because when we look at all of the people that we have lost, like, what have they done to inspire us? They've all touched so many people. Like, their job was done. We haven't reached that yet. Some of us are still healing. Some of us are trying to still figure out how to forgive people. Like, we aren't able to.
This one hell of a deep first podcast.
I'm trying to pivot to some music shit.
We can feel over here, but it's real shit, and everybody can feel it right now, because everybody still is in that headspace of dealing with grief, dealing with hurt, dealing with all kinds of different things. So it's like, that's what's important when it comes to the music for us. I feel like is just that, you know.
That's how you dig deep.
Hell yeah. We don't have nothing to write about. When we go through writer's block, we ain't been going through enough.
So you ain't answered the question. What's the hardest part about finishing your EP?
shit, like she said, fucking finishing the shit.
Finishing it.
Like, I had to go to North Carolina to finish the shit. Like, it took me a while too, because like some of the, like, you're gonna hear on the EP, like the growth in my voice and the way that I kind of switched the flow up and things like that. We had to all take a break. Like her mom, I got pregnant that same year. So everybody was dealing with life in a different way, but it was oh God, I'm about to cry.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No!
Don't do it.
I don't
cry on the podcast.
What?
It was the most beautiful. It was the most beautiful yet painful time in our lives. Because if we hadn't gone through that shit, we wouldn't be where we at now.
Facts.
If we didn't lose our brother last year, we wouldn't have gone through the amount of power that we putting into this shit now. Because he was one of the men, like one of the people who really, really supported us and really, really pushed us and really, really touched everybody and put us in that headspace to like everybody. I look at death differently. I've been growing up with that shit. Like I lost my brother when I was 6 years old and we was separated. So I look at death differently. Like I'm doing this shit for them because they can't do it no more. You feel me? And like I got a daughter now. I gotta do that shit. I ain't got no choice.
Right, you gotta lay that path in that brickwork.
I got no choice.
Yeah, got to.
But should the pivot a little bit when you was talking about like first you just making music kind of like for your friends or the 5 people that listen to y'all?
Yeah.
And then y'all put the music out, do y'all see everybody actually gravitating towards it? What's actually more fulfilling? The people that's been with you from the jump, your personal people who listen to your music and vibing and understanding and feeling it, or when you get the clicks and the views? Which one is it? The personal shit or the public shit?
For me, it's a little bit of both, but for me it's more so the personal because everybody who knows you, they see the growth within it. Like if you write a track about something that you've been through and they know the power behind it for real. Like we're sitting here and digging deeper. Like this is things y'all would have never known if we hadn't sat here and had this podcast, you know? So I feel like
respectfully.
I feel like it is dope to see other people like engaging, but it's not about the clicks and the tap. Anybody can click and tap, but are you fucking listening to what the fuck I'm saying? That's what I want. You know?
Well, I'm the opposite. No, I'm sorry. For me, it's the people, and I'm gonna tell you why it's the people. Because when I first started, like I said, I had 5 friends. And I was like, shit, they gonna be the only 5 that's gonna listen to this, right? When my project dropped, only 1 out of the 5 actually had listened to it. You feel what I'm saying? In the process of doing music, I also got to find out who really was in my circle, because they truly do believe in me and they truly do believe in what I do versus being attached to me for who I was. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be able to do performances and you got these random people that don't even know you, but they in the audience asking you to run it back, I'll take that all day long.
That shit is
and how does that make y'all feel when people that know y'all that don't support y'all, or the ones that you thought would support y'all don't support y'all? Because like for an example, my crazy friend over there at the end of this table, he always is speaking about how like, you know, people are so quick to like when he has things going on over here, they're so quick to want to know what's, you know, be a part of it. But then when we're doing stuff like this, or we need you to share, like, subscribe, repost.
Y'all want to party with a nigga, but you don't support the movement type shit. Y'all want to drink and fuck in different rooms in my house.
That's better than me. For me, listen,
that's a wrap.
Peace is the most important thing you will ever have on this earth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to treat me one way and then turn around and treat me totally different when you feel like the situation benefits you. If you only around me so you can feel like you getting a benefit out of the situation with being associated with me, then I don't need you to fuck around me.
Because, and then let's stop acting like that's not a problem. To go back to what I was saying on the last episode, because I hope y'all watched it. I feel as though like that is really a problem. Like for an example, like if I know it ain't nothing to like share posts, like I really don't be getting that. I don't find nothing hard with it. And I feel as though like all of a sudden we done made it this little trick conversational thing about like reposting something. Like it's like, damn, like you too good to just.
I think a lot of times.
But we can reshare about like,
I feel like I don't know if it's
something like
a lot of times we'll say Charleston behavior or mindset shit. I don't know if it's Charleston, just everywhere. I feel like a lot of time when you support people, a lot of people think it's like dick eating or nut riding somebody when you go share them boy shit or push them shit.
You know what that is? I'm gonna just
That
say
shit
it.
get my nerves.
Hater energy.
People hate to see that you had enough courage to take a step to do something you want to do.
Right.
So they will refuse to support you to see if you can just do it by yourself.
Can I say something, please?
That's self-hate.
Fuck them. Okay? Because we are on a journey. We are on a path right now. I'm doing it with my social media right now. I'm cutting all these motherfuckers out. I don't give a fuck who you are. Click, exit, unfollow. Because at the end of the day, we're building a platform for the people who are going to support, the platform for the people who are doing the same shit, the platform for the people who are going to fucking collab. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, and that goes in real life. I don't give a fuck.
Because
I only want to work who want to work with fucking me.
And the gag is too, the gag is that a lot of the times y'all be trying to lowball the situation, the program, right? Mm-hmm. The program meaning these two are us. Everybody here that y'all see right now, y'all be trying to lowball. But in reality, like how Joy said, people be DMing her when you can get on my track, when you can do this. Email Natasha, when you can come up, sing on my song, do this. People,
and the same people
that
don't share y'all shit and show y'all public love, but want to say y'all give y'all love in private.
I get that all the time. I think and I will say this a lot of times too, like Charleston especially, it's like we got to get rid of the narrative that only one female artist can win. The city get behind the men. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a new list drop. It was nothing but dudes.
Nothing but dudes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the city gets behind the men, but they'll get behind one female. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you think more female? Because me personally, I haven't seen it, so you can correct me if I'm wrong because y'all in that field. But I don't see a lot of females work together. In that space. Why do you think that is?
They did a cipher.
That's it.
Okay, that's one fucking thing.
They did.
It did work out.
Might gotta
we all
talk
heard and listened to it. We all tuned in to check this shit out now.
What we're saying is not a cipher.
Thank you, Joy.
We gonna keep it real.
We might gotta talk
off. And Charleston competed to get on. I'm talking about
actually working.
DM you and say, "What's up? Hey, let's work."
They see it
and actually work. I'm like, it actually work.
I ain't seen them.
They see it. They don't want to see it.
Actually, question. Let's ask somebody who's actually there. Like, hey, how did you know how that shit actually? Do y'all know how that shit actually like worked with the cipher and the girls working together type shit? Was it like one person reached out, or everybody just kind of like?
I was in the cipher. It was a competition. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the cipher was an internet competition. The internet chose all the girls. I've been the only girl that was not chosen by the internet. Poor chose me. Yeah.
Shout out to Poor.
Yeah.
Shout out to Poor girl. We love you. Good old episode.
Poor chose me. Everybody else was chosen by the internet, and we did our thing. We made it. It came out dope. It went viral, and that's that. But as far as like female artists collaborating, it just be a lot of catty shit, and it's not. The crazy thing about it too, though, is it don't be some of the female artists. You go what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Queen hard. Queen fuck with me hard. She fuck with us hard.
She works so hard.
Like,
she work hard.
That my dog. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing but love and shit there. Like, if you didn't come to any of my shows and me and Queen in the building, Queen right there in the front. You know what I'm saying? And same thing when she up there, I'm right there in the front. Like, it's nothing but love. It's the outside people. And I just think that it sucks because it's only done to the females. You know what I'm saying? You could get 2 females or 3 females be like, yo, I want to work, I want to do this. And then they do something and then people will pick it the fuck apart. Oh, why she hop on the track with them other 2? Because she could have did that shit by herself. But y'all don't do this shit when the guys team up. When the guys do collab. So, like I said, and this industry is real gritty. And right now we all on the grind. Like, don't nobody feel like dealing with that shit. To me, that's the dumbest shit. Yeah, it's a waste of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that we don't want to work with each other. It's so much that comes behind
Working.
females collaborating. I done walked inside of a fucking studio and them boy be like, yeah, you did your big one on that da-da-da-da. Walk down the hallway to use the restroom and they sitting there talking shit to another fucking female about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid shit like that. It's like they want to see female artists beefing with each other. They don't want to see them pushing each other. They don't want to see them supporting each other. And I just think that's trash because the women are winning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The women are
like
winning.
a motherfucker.
They winning, but people don't want to hop behind the women. You know what I'm saying? I know she don't give a fuck about it, but for me personally, I felt like that shit was a huge slap in that girl face that her name ain't even been listed for an artist that was going hard last year. Every fucking week, every day you saw something with Queena.
Yep.
Why the fuck she ain't been on the list? That's just dumb.
A lot of work.
That's just dumb. The females hardly get recognition.
Question, something that Quick is saying lately. You said that shit before. You was like, you feel like South Carolina right now got like some kind of energy or a different kind of buzz.
Yeah, it's a wave going on right now.
Do y'all feel like a wave in South Carolina going on? Like
a hurricane must be a tsunami wave.
I feel like that wave is for South Carolina's music market is finally getting attention, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing that I'm noticing is the artists that are getting that recognition are the ones that are upstate. Mm-hmm. It's like Columbia.
They're dictating the wave.
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Them ain't real Charleston.
It's
That's
not.
how I be feeling.
I feel like it's gonna take a while for it to trickle down to us. Cause like Columbia is just like more of a bigger city than what Charleston is. It's more mainstream city, got more mainstream artists.
It ain't even that either.
It's not, but I feel like it's gonna trickle down to us.
The thing is just that Charleston just don't know how to adapt or hop on the wave. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different opportunities and stuff like that. Like shout out to Twin. Twin be bringing a lot of different opportunities down here to Charleston. Yeah. And I promise you, like, I done gone to a couple of them shit, and it might be like 5-7 Charleston artists in there. The rest of it is artists from upstate who then traveled down here to take advantage of something that was brought to Charleston for Charleston artists. And they don't show up for themselves.
I'm gonna apologize to Twin, because Twin, you don't hit me up for a couple of times with them little shit, and I didn't show up. But I do, he be trying to reach out to artists around here, but not all of them pull up.
It's gonna be quick too.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is too, though, I feel as though outside looking in, I have nothing to do with in that world, but the people that do have the ones that are the ones that getting the attraction, I be feeling as though a lot of y'all ain't the ones that should have it. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, because I mean, like. And I say that, and I'm saying that because, like, for an example, well, I'm gonna just say it like this. I don't feel, if you're gonna be one of them ones, it should be nothing, or you shouldn't feel intimidated for you to pull your hand out to bring on others with you. Get what you gotta get for you, yes. Do what you need to do, secure your bags and do all those things, because you gotta look out for you first. But me personally, again, outside looking in, I be feeling as though a lot of the ones that's getting the traction, y'all the ones that once y'all get what y'all need to get, y'all don't be worried about nobody else from the
and that's why for us, this shout out to fucking Queena at the end of the day as well, because she got that traction, but she's like, I'm taking y'all with me. If we go, whoever go, you know what I mean? It's like, that's real shit, because you don't get that shit.
Yes, man. It's nothing but the time.
So wrapping this up, I want you guys to tell us what y'all got coming up. I want y'all to tell us where to follow y'all at. Just what's going on. And we're going to go ahead and close out.
You want me to go first?
Oh, go ahead.
So for me, I got my album Second to None. It's dropping January 20th.
Second to
Big gangsta.
Big gangsta. January 20th.
Tracks dropping.
14? Y'all can stop making real albums like that.
14 tracks. My album is very nostalgic too. Like, I put skits on the shit. Like everything, I wanted it to feel like something out the 90s, for real. But it's 14 tracks, 2 skits. February 9th, I got my album release party. Y'all more than welcome.
And tell these funky motherfuckers to come with me, because I'm gonna come. They don't never want to leave out the fuck out. They only want to be on camera.
Made me cry.
It's gonna be dope, man. We're gonna be performing out there and everything. Come out, check out the vibe, check out the project. And I also got a film that I wrote directing and shooting it myself. It'll be dropping next year too, called Impulsive. So
That was
We
gangster.
are so excited.
I don't know why Facebook took you out my algorithm. I don't know why. Until I searched you like earlier today, I be like, why the fuck I don't never see Joy shit no more? Yeah, Facebook do this
God,
sometimes.
motherfuckers
We gotta
on
start
your
delete
page
people,
who you don't
yeah.
need on your fucking
Must be
page.
hating. I go on Joy shit. I said, album.
Yeah.
Album listen party.
Yeah.
Why the fuck this don't suck my TL no more?
Joy,
Go
make sure you
ahead.
get them on your handle,
oh,
too.
my bad, man. Y'all can find me everywhere on all platforms at Joy Giovanni, JoiGiovanni. It's on everything. Spotify. Tidal ain't there no more. Deezer, Apple, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's all on the scene. Yeah.
Tell them boy what's up. Tell them
Alright,
tell them
so
boy what
I'm
you got.
dropping my EP Detached February 14th, 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot wait. This shit is long overdue. Super, super excited for that to drop. And y'all can follow me at _na.tasha._.
Go ahead, quick. Go ahead. Close them out real quick.
It's the BMQ podcast. It's not like motherfucking yeah, right?
It's
It's your boy Boss Man.
Crazy.
it's your boy Super Jack.
It's your girl MJ.
It's your girl Natasha.
And it's your girl Joy Giovanni.
We out this bitch.
Gang, gang.
We
And
out.
we gonna push this
I
shit
can't believe I cried.
ahead of everybody.